Welcome to another part 2 of the video. So basically the first time we are learning how to add and subtract fractions. Now we're going to look at how to multiply and divide fractions. Alright, so this one is what I consider a little bit easier compared to the first one. And the reason is because if we have a fraction like this, when we are multiplying two fractions, we just do it directly, just like what do you call this, old school style. 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 3 is 6. All right, so and then we have, let's get another one, 1 over 4 times 1, let's use a bigger number, 4 over 7. Okay, so what we then have here is the answer will be directly multiplying. Remember, only for the multiplication do you do this direct thing. So we dealt with our video on plus and minus, so just check the previous video. That one should get you covered on how to plus and minus fractions. But this one is multiplication, and so we are studying in division, but we are studying multiplication, so we do it directly. So 1 times 4 would be 4, and 4 times 7 would be, come on, what's that, 14, 28. Awesome. Okay, so as you can see, this is not in our simplest form, and the way we do that to get a simpler form is we divide it by a number that can go into both of them, and this will be 2 over what, 14. You can still divide this by 2, divide it by 2, and at the end of the day is 1 over 7. Or you can just say 4 over 28 divided by 4 divided by 4, and you still get 1 over 7. Exciting. Okay, so now what do we do when we are dealing with multiplication? So we just learned that with with division. With multiplication, it was just straight up. Okay, half times 1/3 equals to 1 over 6. How? Direct multiplication. Okay, 2 times 3 equals 6, and 1 times 1 equals 1. Okay, so if you agree with the timetables, it should be fine. Now, how do we deal with division? Division is the way we deal with division is, let's say, half divided by 1 over 3. Interesting. So with division, what we do is we turn this sign into a multiplication. So we convert into this. Okay, so the way we do that is we take the half and keep it as is. So we are going to say keep. This is just keep or leave, and then the second one is change, and then swap. So leave it as is, stage 1, leave, boom. And then stage 2, this we have to change the sign, and it change. And the third one is we swap that one, and it becomes 3 over 1. Okay, so let me do that again. First, let me choose a beautiful different color. Okay, so with the half, you leave the half, and then the second one is you change sign. Sign is changed to multiplication from addition to multiplication. Okay, and then the last part is you swap the last number. Okay, and then from there we are back to multiplication, which is initially this way of doing things, if you did not forget. Okay, which is basically directly multiplying. Okay, and the way we get that is 1, and then what we have here is 1 times 3 equals what? 3. And 2 times 1 equals 2. And 3 divided by 2 is 1. Remainder 1 over 2. So that is the answer. Okay, so this is how you do fractions when you're multiplying. Let's look at another example, the last example. Remember what we say? We have to leave the first one, and then we have to, what's the second one? Change the sign. Nice. Change the sign. And the last one? Swap. Meaning take the top one on the bottom and the bottom one to the top. Okay, so let's say this time 2 over 3 divided by what? 1 over 7. Ooh, that looks difficult. No, it's not. So, and I'll show you how. The first step is you have to leave this part. So it's 2 over 3. Second step is you have to change the sign. Third step is swap the numbers. So 7 goes on top, 1 comes under, and then you now solve it as a multiplication where you just do it directly. And the answer is 2 times 7 is 14, and 3 times 1 is 3. And so 3 divided by that will be 4, remainder 2 over 3. And that will be our answer. Alright, so this answer is correct, and so you have to leave it preferably in a mixed form, but an improper fraction is also correct, depending on what your teacher prefers. Alright, so that is the whole summary for fractions. I hope this was helpful. If you like to hear and learn another chapter, please just leave a comment below, follow us, subscribe, you know the drill. So if we are giving you more value, well, just appreciate it with the like. That is all from me, Uno. Ta-ta.